Wassim El-Mounzer, and this is Vakoma Apparel. And everything you see here is made in Zimbabwe. The prints are kind of from everywhere, but the prints that are actually from Zimbabwe, which is also our best-selling kind of collection, which everyone asks for every season, is these blue and white prints. So we call this the Hail Mary collection. They are religious prints. Okay. And, so in Zimbabwe, it's a traditionally religious country, Christian, but these fabrics are actually worn by women who go to church. So this is their uniform that they wear.
The Rosie that's worn one of your outfits, I think he had the tote bag, right?
Rosie has a tote bag. He's a great representative for the brand as well. The brand very much fits with Rosie's style.
You know, just last week there was a guy on my street walking with his mask on, and a guy yelled at him from across the street and said, "Hey, you don't have to wear a mask, okay? You're outside." And the other guy, without skipping a beat, just turns around. He's like, "This isn't the mask. This is your mother's panties I got from Craigslist." Which I thought was wild because, as we all know, he would have got a way better deal on Wish. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I feel like this is my crowd because you guys are artists like me, but you also look like you don't pay your taxes. So this is my kind of shit right here. And then the Canadian government announced CERB, and I was like, I think I can do this comedy thing full time, actually. Because I don't know if you know what I was doing before, but they gave me $2,000 a month in March 2020, and I got a raise. That's what happened to me. I don't know if you would like to be an English stand-up comic in Montreal, Quebec, but with $2,000 a month, I'm going to space if there's another lockdown. I'm gonna buy a tiger. I'm doing rich people shit, all right?
My name is Brandon Hecht. I'm here with Funk Lorenovich, and today this is the Aurum Crystallini booth. 10 years ago, 2012, I started Makeway Studios, and that was the real fundamental, I guess, grind that really got me into the industry, into just knowing a lot of people in Montreal, and through that, I was like, well, look, I want to start doing grills. I wasn't liking how the game was going, the kind of, I guess, the service that was giving to artists and things for grills. So we started going down to the Diamond District. We started really getting all these pieces. And the biggest thing where it really changed was when I learned how to do 3D design. Okay. So now through 3D design is how I'm able to get everybody's pendants. I'm able to get their logos. Take somebody's tattoo and put it on a pendant. And I remember a big thing that I always say is how I even started doing so many services other than recording is I used to just push people away. But then I started learning, oh, well, maybe I should actually keep this in-house. Maybe this is something I should do. And that's what really helped gain, I guess, value in Makeway because now we have more services.
So my brand is Bad World. My name is Danica. I'm the designer and artist behind the brand.
Tell me a bit about what you have, because I see there's t-shirts, there's hats, and you guys have got some postcards?
Yeah, so Bad World is predominantly like robes, which are over there on the rack. It's all like one-of-a-kind custom limited edition, and then I also do like a little bit more streetwear products, like t-shirts and like hats like this that are a little bit more accessible. And then I also am a visual artist, so I do all of the designs for the t-shirts, and then these are some of my like art prints. So I brought it all.
And I want to talk a bit about your bucket hats, because I see that they made out of towel. Yeah, okay, yeah. So are these reused? Like, or how? Talk to me through that.
So I'm trying to be as ethical as possible with the brand. So I do buy new French organic terry, but I also do a lot of recycling. So I buy towels at thrift stores. People give me towels, and I make the robes. So the hats are a really nice way of like using up materials that are left over that would normally go to waste.
Could you show me your best robe that you have here?
Perhaps this one.
This is cute.
So this one's all recycled pieces.
Okay, I see like a karate belt.
Yeah, so sometimes I find karate belts and they're kind of fun because they're like a pop of color. So they're all customizable. I do make pre-mades, and then a lot of the time people come to me and they're like, I want something like, and they kind of choose fabrics. They tell me like a design style, and then I go with it. It's really like reading tarot. It's like I'm making your personality robe.
Tryna play my life, I just play my role. I ain't tryna wipe my tears, I'm sick, I blow my nose. I ain't tryna tweet no service like the Poconos. Rose up from the ashes, watch the smoke arose. They keep tryna play my life, I just play my role. I ain't tryna wipe my tears, I'm sick, I blow my nose.
I'm Paulo from the Reference Point podcast.
Nice. Okay, so now, Paulo, Tell me a bit about your podcast. Like, what is it all about?
All right, so the Reference Point Podcast is a podcast that's about all things nerdy, from comic books, movies, TV shows, just anything that has been touched by a nerd, we're going to talk about it.
I see that you've got a few little relics here. Tell me, what is your favorite like animation or your favorite movie?
It's probably a tie between either Star Wars or Jurassic Park for my favorite sort of movie of all time. Like, it's a movie that I could genuinely watch like on repeat forever.
Okay. And tell me, why did you start the podcast?
Started the podcast because like my brother and my friend and I, we always just talk about this stuff in my basement. Okay. So we got a little too proud and said, hey, maybe our opinions are worth listening to. So we decided, let's try to broadcast it to the world and see what happens. I've shared it amongst a few of my friends like here, a few friends on the internet, and they're loving it and they're really excited for more. You can find us on pretty much all major podcast platforms, so Spotify, Apple, Google Podcasts, and we also have a YouTube channel which we're starting up. So we're going to have like clips as well as other small segments that we're going to actually do in the summer. So you're going to definitely want to watch out for that.
My name is Elizabeth Martel and my brand is the Sad People Club.
Now, I'm seeing like coffins and stuff.
Yeah, so...
Tell me a bit about that.
So... I've struggled with mental health like my whole life, and I also have done art my whole life, and I wanted to kind of do something where I can express my mental health struggles through art.
Liking the most, and you finding that people are really drawn to?
People love the eye, the crying eye. That's the first design I ever made. I started 3 years ago. It's the first one I made, and still people love it. It's my best-selling one. And also, I have like a portfolio for like more design stuff that I do because I love to collaborate with other artists.
And I noticed that you've got like some badges there too. Are these easily,
these are
like,
patches.
Okay.
They're iron-on, so you can just use an iron and it'll stick. And then I have these ones which are hand-printed, which you can sew on. And then we've got stickers and pins. We got a couple prints. These pieces are one of a kind. They were hand painted, and then everything else is screen printed in Montreal. So yeah, my website, thesadpeopleclub.com. You can follow my Instagram, which is also the Sad People Club. I'm on TikTok too, if you want to follow TikTok. And my email is info@sadpeopleclub@gmail.com.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
So my name is Justin Lorenzana. I'm here with my brother Rico. Yeah. So this is the Section Barbershop. We're a Montreal-based barbershop that now expanded in Toronto. And we do tattoos, we do everything hair related. And yeah, I feel like we're one of the best shops in the city. We got trophies, we got awards, we got recognition from a lot of celebrities that come to Montreal. So I feel like, it touches base in being the topic of one of the best. Okay. We have a lot of like Montreal sports people come in, the Alouettes, the Canadians, the Habs, Okay. And we started off in a little makeshift corner inside of a clothing store downtown with only like 4 chairs, you know what I mean? And I feel like it just came about a dream and just a drive, and now we have 4 locations with over 25 in staff. We do fades, we do things with scissors, we do the whole old school straight razor. And one thing that we're like really known for is being like out of the box. We do a lot of competitions for like designs, right? So like we could put like faces in the back of people's heads. We do crazy color, just freestyle designs, anything that's funky. You know what I mean?
Coca-Cola shape with the bam bam bam. Say she want to do it for the gram gram gram. Anytime she pull up with the dan dan dan. I got a whole lot of loving for you.
And I noticed that there was a bit of an infusion with your frames.
Yeah.
That they kind of cater to a lot of different eras that are very popular.
Yeah.
So you mentioned, like sort of the 60s sort of editions.
50s, even the 50s, but barely, but 60s, 70s, 80s, it's a big thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you're actually wearing one of my favorite styles so far.
Yeah, you could call it an aviator style almost.
Okay.
You could,
okay.
But it's an oversized. That's the one that I've designed. That's my frame.
Okay.
So this is something that's the only color that they sent to me that I wanted for myself because I wanted a pair outside of everybody.
Right.
But this is like all the what I offer here.
Okay.
And then, you know, I call them the blue turtles, then the green turtles.
Now, I actually like this style of frame.
Definitely.
I absolutely love this. Now, for me, I want to take one of these home, like in all colors.
You could have all colors. But you can reach me on Frame-moi, frame_moi, on Facebook also. If you write Frame-moi, you can find me. My email is frame.me at outlook.com. You can send me a message. But basically to Instagram. Hit me up to Instagram, and I'm going to answer your question. I'm going to help you out, so I'm here for you. So.